Now that we have practiced distributing a few expressions, let's try writing an expression in standard form when there are additional steps inside the expression. So looking at this expression, we still follow our order of operations. So since we focus in on the grouping symbols first, remembering GEMDOS, let's just write that out really quickly. Then we are going to look at the parentheses first and see if there's anything we can combine within those. So if I look at this expression, let me just zoom in a little more. I see negative 4q plus 5. Can I combine anything in that? No. So now that we've done with our grouping, I don't see exponents. Let's go ahead and look at multiplying and dividing within this expression. Where do we see multiplying? Well, I see it here with the negative 4 and the q, but we don't know what q is, so we can leave it as it is for now. Where else do we see multiplying? Well, I see it here with the minus 7 right outside the parentheses because it's multiplying with the entire expression inside the parentheses. And we did just learn about the distributive property, so we can distribute this negative 7, let me just recircle again, to every single term inside the parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to stress that we have to take the sign in front of the number with us as we distribute. So we need to circle the minus 7 to remember that this can be seen as a negative 7 when we are multiplying. So let's also draw our tic-tac-toe chart out so we can make sure our signs are correct. So let's see, a negative 7 times a negative 4 will give us a positive answer. So what is negative 7 times negative 4q? Well, that would be a positive 28q, so I'm going to write it as a plus. We don't know what q is, so we're going to leave that there. The 5 has not been dealt with, so let's go ahead and bring that down before we forget. Okay, now we're left with the negative 7 times a positive 5. So a negative times a positive, looking at my tic-tac-toe chart, gives me a negative answer. And so that will be a negative 35. And so now we're going to look at our rewritten expression. Is there any other like terms that we can combine? Well, I see here that we have a positive 5 and a negative 35. So let's go ahead and write that over to the side. 5 minus 35. How can we rewrite subtraction problems? Well, we can use KCF to rewrite it to an addition problem and then flipping the number on the ends. Once again, looking at my tic-tac-toe chart, I see a positive plus a negative tells me that I need to subtract them. And so 35 minus 5 is 30. And what number is bigger? Well, the 35 is, therefore our answer is negative. So let's go ahead and rewrite our expression, 28q minus 30. Can we combine anything else? No, we cannot. Therefore, our expression is simplified. It's time for us to take what we've learned together with the distributive property, with our adding integer and subtracting integer rules, as well as our order of operations in the next few practice problems on our own.